do. Okay, welcome back. I'm Cappadocia. Welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. We're carrying on right where we left off on the 1st of October 1710. We're still fighting the Pope, and obviously, just for the end, we declared war on Jenne, who we are going to eat completely just to improve our trade capacity in the Timbuktu node. Because we do want the Timbuktu node under our control. We're going to be working on the Ivory Coast node as soon as this treaty is up, which should not be too much longer. Yes, August next year. So we've got a few months left, and then we're going to go kick. Right. The Ivory Coast, good. It's the Army of the Pyrenees. Okay, just want to take these two back, and then we'll come and give these guys a swift kick in the ears. Ears? Does that work? Also need to know we've only got room for one more general, and we are now overforced him. I was looking at the boat, I think. Siege of Mantua. But he's not very good. But he'll do for now. I built the 72, that's why, didn't I? Yep. To coin the phrase, shit. Never mind. So yeah, they're definitely got to be a step here. Might have to build a supply depot to house this army. But here it comes. This is going to be a fairly easy fight, I think. In you go. Okay. Firenze, off you go. Go visit Florence. Army Royale can head back to Paris now. How much are we making now? Just under 300 ducats a month. The Knights are out. Right, so we're going up to the Gulf up here. I didn't actually mean to build the 72 stack, but never mind. They should now be at least slightly worried by it. There we go. So you're just going to siege that down. Yeah, sure. There we go. Actually, I can have one of them. So we're starting to produce all sorts of good stuff now. Siege of Ferrara. That's good news. I don't want to cut this unit down. That's the annoying thing, because I spent a lot getting this damn thing up running here. Yeah, if you guys could just go all the way out there and sort that out for me. Kuz is now Egyptian and Catholic. I want to annex these guys. I think it's time we bring Bayer into the fold. Once we're out of this war. I know it's going to cost us a lot, but get rid of their Cyprus's debt. going to hand that to Ferrara. See, look at that. We just turned up not too long ago and turned the tide of this war. What I really need is another war where me and Spain are involved together. Because then I can jump Genoa without too much of a problem. Come on. Walls breached. Good. Okay. We're getting called into wars all over the shop now. Yeah, get your ass back into base. Get 2 more. Chester. Gloucestershire. Lincolnshire. The bloody old Chester hiding theirs. Let's get rid of this goddamn wall. Okay, we need to finish this war off pretty quick. Where is my war fleet? It's blockading Rome. Yeah, Spain, if you can finish that off down there for me. These guys are just going to go into auto siege mode. And just like randomly auto siege everything. Siege of Arezzo. We're just going to head straight down to Rome. We're going to actually hand this to our boy. Where's my big ass stack? Where's my big stack gone? Oh, they're on the boat, are they? Well, come on, land then. Derby's now producing coal. Right, Jenny. I don't mind you surviving for now, right? But what I want more than anything right now, 1, 2, 3, and all your money. Then you may get out this war. Alright, call them all. Yep, add that. Add that. Add that. 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 And that. There we go. Now if you can march down to Bevandia. Right, who is now... What wars am I in here? Okay. I am very unhappy with these guys. Imagine to see that down. Mind you, my boys over there. Cyprus. Yep, we're going to give this to Ferrara. Just think about it, we could now jump Don't quite have the manpower or the troops at the moment, but give it a little bit of time and we shall see. Let's pound all of these out. Hello. What are they hiding down in Ottoman territory for? Tell you what, I think we push on and finish this off quick before we get... Because then we can catch up. That's not a problem after that. Army Flanders, gonna march south. You guys, what? Okay. Maybe once I own it. But again, I'm going to be converting everybody anyway, so... Yeah. You guys being dicks, they are. Glamorgan, that's wheels. Be changing that in a minute. All the boys in Wales, hope you're doing alright. Hope you're not too snowed in or drowning. Those are the normal two positions you could be in Wales. As the old adage says, you know, the Bible says it rained for 40 days and 40 nights. That's still the driest summer on record in Wales. A good buddy of mine lives in Merthyr Tydfil in Wales. Every time I got up to see him, it's been pissing it down. Extra absolutism, aggressive expansion. Let me take that one. Ugh. Tried to swallow and inhale my vape at the same time. Mental note to self. Landowners have too many privileges already. Have we made a big hole in the Rome's walls? No. Let's do it then. Bombard from the sea. Bruges. Nice. Yeah, what we're going to do, we're going to cross with this one. You guys can now take over looking after the entirety of Egypt. And Syria. To there. And you guys can expand your range over to the other side and all of that. Yeah, if you guys could just like do that, that'd be awesome. Tunis are raising. Literally, they just popped out and they started raiding. Little gits. Messina. It's now Catholic and Egyptian. This is nice. Okay, Cairo. Where are my forts around here? One in Gaza, one in Alexandria. I think we definitely need one at Kuz. Down here. That's one I'm not too bothered about. I'm going to do all of this lot. Now mine. I said this is good. This will strengthen our hold in this node. When we're pushing that down into here, where now 70 ducats is being shoveled all the way around. We do need to take a little bit more control here. Spain and Portugal have fairly large amounts, while a lot's being pushed towards Sevilla. But Roma has fallen. Timbuktu has fallen. 360. Well, it's not bad. Alright, you pop. You're not needed. Where are you going to go to? Seriously? Gonna go somewhere like bloody Portugal, didn't he? Mwah. Have a fleet equal to 500. I'm pretty sure that will take us over the... Nearly. Yeah, it will. That's over the 500 limit. So, yeah, perfect. We become the naval hegemon. Make everybody unhappy with us and not like us anymore. Right, so we've got that land back now. It's my turf, thank you. There we go. How much are we making now from different bits and pieces? Obviously we're... Yeah, we're making a fair amount now from lots of different things. Seems to definitely be... yeah, production is our main thing. Production and trade are our two major things here. Which is only good news for us. Northumberland's now making coal. The Umberlands of the north. There we go. Bologna. The Army of the East, go all the way back over there. .66 is the best we've got, so Montpellier, off you go. The Royal Army, you go over there. So now it's just this obnoxious war that we're fighting in here. There we go, get a few more trading places up. Urbino and Bologna. Okay. Our annexation is looking good. 4 years, it reckons. We can promote one more culture. I think we're going to promote Flemish. Yeah, all right, Milan. Where is my war fleet? Yeah, it's building up now. Build up some more of them. Yeah, Morocco, you and Tunis don't want to come and play down here. It's not good for your health, boys. It's really not. Shetland. Okay, so we're going to have to go and rescue Shetland from the Norwegian separatists. Get on board. Get up here. At the very least to the coast of Shetland. Here we go. The Ottoman are starting to try and expand again. We will have to curtail that soon, I think. Let's destroy their workshop up here. Build that. Speaking of which, with my... I think those are the only ones really we want to keep. So actually we don't need that one anymore, so we'll remove that. Okay, now if you guys can just drop the that army back. Yeah, all of my navies are good. Cairo converted. Possible advisors. There we go. Now if you guys could return. Yeah, let's... Now, you know what? We're going to keep hold of some of this. Where I can. I don't really want Spain claiming too much land. Not if I can avoid it, I don't. So this area all here is covered. This one isn't. It's 4 short. I mean, we're still miles ahead in most techs. Could take the morale of armies, dude. Pump them up where we can. Now we've got the extra morale of armies. We'll go squash this little band down here. We got in a snag Tunis. Oh, we've completed a mission. Which one? Mercantilism is at least 50%, currently 38%. Must have trade ideas. English Channel France has 80% or more. Okay. We can claim the economic hegemon. Mercenary discipline, minimum autonomy in territories, gov capacity is pretty good, war exhaustion is pretty good, mercenary manpower not bothered over, nah. Don't want to be the economic hegemon. There we go. If you can get back to just sieging everything, that would be pretty awesome. And while we're here, do we really want to hit Genoa? Austria, Norway, Saxony wouldn't come in. Persia, Milan would come in. I think we could do it. I don't think that's the question. At the moment, the question is, would it be worth it? It would be a long war. Just for that. It would link my territories back up again. Oh, I need to set my rivals in a minute because I'm starting to... Oh no, I've still got power projection is still good. We're back at the top. That's out. That's fallen. All of this is now cord. So this area here is covered. Yep, I think we're all covered in this area apart from... So one... Here. And one down here. That'll cover most of this. The next one will be in Bonnie when we take that. Morocco wouldn't come in. So they've only got 31,000 troops. Let's do it. This is the Army of Flanders. Up you go. Okay. Yep. 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 Don't care if it's over. Want it all cord. All of it. There we go. You guys can disappear. Get rid of all of these. I don't need them. They're just all over the shop. don't need this fleet. This fleet, on the other hand, come over here. With the exception of those. There we go. Start doing all of this, just converting everything. There we go. Now, how much over gov cap are we? Fair amount. That should do the trick, I think. No, I don't want to call you at arms. Not in this war. Not against these guys. Essentially, what I want from you guys, right, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's all I want. The rest of it can come later. How much over force limit are we now? We're actually under by 1. You get down there. Tell you what, actually stop at the Cameroon. Nope, nope. Alright, stop at the Gabon rather than Cameroon. Nice. 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 Algiers. Nah, Spain can have that. Yeah, Spain can have all of that. Oh. But that's all they've got left. That's Hungary there. Oh dear, Hungary. You really have come a cropper here, haven't you? No. No. There we go. Looking pretty good so far. And we're just converting everybody at a fair rate right now. We have group rising up into Jenny. Yeah, can you come back and deal with that, please? They're going to... Wait, what are we doing here? Crete, Harmanes University. Okay. Harmanes University. Right, we'll get on with that. 3rd of August. Don't want to spend too much money before I can get this university built. Delhi has found out about elephants. Really? And who would have thought it? An Indian nation known for using elephants has discovered about elephants. Did we go for the tower? Yeah. Heretics of Cyprus. Where's my other army? There it is. Not far off getting all these town halls built either. But that's good. Come on, we're just going to push straight through them. But before we do that, we're going to end that there. On the 1st of November, 1715. Oh. And just in time to finish off maritime ideas. Right, let's get some of these up. Blockade efficiency, there we go. But yeah, so we're going to leave that there. So again, thanks for your time and for the minute. I've been Cappadocia. Signing off.